following is a special presentation from the WTNS Sports Department. The following is a special presentation from the WTNS Sports Department.
And it's now time for boys high school basketball right here on WTNS. Tonight's game is Ridgewood at Riverview. Here's Steve Corries and Chris Wallace.
And thank you very much, Ellen. And we are at Luther Stover Gymnasium tonight. It's going to be Riverview and Ridgewood in a cross-county battle. We'll be back with Coach's Corner. This is high school basketball on WTNS, Coshocton.
This is John from the Warehouse Restaurant in Roscoe Village. The Warehouse is again proud to sponsor the player of the game, where they will receive our legendary onion rings and our famous cheeseburger. The Warehouse is the place to go before or after the game, or the place to be to watch your favorite college or professional team. The Warehouse is open 7 days a week, 11 to 9, Monday through Saturday, and 11 to 5 on Sunday. Good luck to all the area high school teams.
Start your week. Coach's Corner is brought to you by the Ensley Insurance Agency. For auto, home, business, and life insurance, call 740-622-1111. That's the Ensley Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street, Coshocton.
My guest on Coach's Corner, Dale Jennings, head coach of the Riverview Bears. Bears up against Ridgewood tonight, county rivalry game, Coach. And, you know, you've gotten through the Christmas holidays now, at least the first part of it. Kind of give it a thumbnail of how things have gone early for your team.
Well, it's been really just trying to figure out who we are. We started off the season handling the ball relatively well, and we couldn't shoot. So when we started working on making shots, we've shot over 50% every game since then from the floor, too. But we've been turning the ball over terribly, so now we're working on that. So it's just trying to figure out cleaning up some stuff. We had a pretty good outing against, as good as we played well against Maysville the other night, and we had a decent game against West Muskingum, except for turnovers in both games hurt us. But we're seeming to hopefully turn the corner. I'll let you know after tonight.
All right, let's talk a little bit about, you know, you mentioned that. You know, I've always felt like with this team, at least from a distance, that this would be an inside-out type team. You know, you have some bigs that can get some things done in the paint. But I wondered about your outside shooting, losing the people that you lost from a year ago. So how's that worked out for you?
We've got, Carter Wesley's shooting 35 to 40%. He just doesn't take enough threes. Cameron Fitch was above 40. He's probably had a couple games he's been off, so he's probably around 28 or 30. So we have a couple guys that can shoot, and I think Chase Wright will get there. He's really struggling now, but he hasn't never played varsity basketball. And he's handling the ball, which we did not plan on him handling the ball at the beginning of the season. So I think we'll be an okay, I don't think we're going to be a great outside team, but I think we'll be able to stretch some teams here eventually. Inside, you are right. Leighton Massey's actually, even though our record's not showing it, he's averaging like 12.5 to 13 points a game and about 11 to 10.5 rebounds right now for us. So he's actually having a pretty good senior season.
All right, let's talk a little bit about Ridgewood. They come in 2-4. You know, probably won the games they should have. Struggled with the teams that they probably are a little better. From what you've seen, what do you expect to see?
Yeah, I watched them play Highland the whole game, and I watched a half of two other games scouting them on Christmas night. That was always a coach's life. They seem to, they got a couple really good players, and they got some really good athletes on their team. They seem to be kind of like us. It's just trying to figure out who they are. Jackson Cabot is I think he's probably, if not the best player in the county right now, he's definitely up there. And Riding Ball is very good at dig inside, so they try to go to those two a lot. I think it should be a good matchup tonight. It should be a competitive game, I would hope to think. Fun for everybody that's here to watch it, and hopefully it goes our way.
You know, it is a nice crowd, and, you know, the expectations. I know in a game like this, you know, you want to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's do or die, or I'm going to go home and kick the cat, or run my kids a mile or two straight the next practice we have. But it's really a game that if we want to start changing our season before we get Parker back, we need to get some wins so we can build some momentum. And this would be a big game. Anytime you're playing a rivalry game, I don't care if we're 6-0 and they were 0-6 or vice versa, you're going to play with the intensity. I mean, Coshocton, Riverview, Coshocton, Ridgewood, we're such a small community. These kids know each other. They're going to give it their all when they go at each other. A lot of my kids like the guys on that team, but they don't like them when they go on the court. So.
All right, listen, I appreciate your time and good luck here this evening.
I appreciate it, Coos. Thanks.
All right, we'll be back with Coach Dolick. This is high school basketball on WTNS, Coshocton.
I'll get up through the rain.
The Inslee Agency is proud to be a part of this high school sports broadcast. We support the student athletes on the team and the students in all extracurricular activities. Hi, I'm Todd Inslee. In fact, your good student may qualify for discounted auto insurance rates. We can provide you with homeowners insurance and life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance. Insure both with us and save even more. For a no-obligation quote on auto, homeowners, or life insurance from Auto Owners Insurance, call the Inslee Agency at 622-1111.
Troy in 3, 2, 1. My second guest on Coach's Corner, Troy Dolick, head coach of the Ridgewood Generals. And you're in here tonight against Riverview, Coach, but, I kind of want to just briefly touch on Highland. We talked about how good of a team they were, and they really kind of lived up to expectations because, they do have a nice ball club.
Yeah, defensively, we won't face a team like that. They just got after defensively, caused 18 turnovers of ours, and it was a frustrating night. We didn't take care of the basketball very well, and we gave up a lot of offensive rebounds. So last couple practices, those have been two areas of concentration for us, and hopefully tonight it's better for us.
You got that part of it done. You play here tonight against Riverview. They've struggled early on a little bit. So from an expectation stand, what do you expect to see from them?
They got two really good athletes. The West Name Massey kid, two of the better athletes that we'll see all season long, honestly. We know we'll have our hands full with them. They throw some different defenses. We've seen man, a couple different zones, and they're playing on their home court. So we know they're going to be fired up and ready to play tonight.
All right, now in a game like this, where you've got outstanding guard play, you have outstanding guard play. Will you change up anything offensively or defensively? I noticed you put a lot of pressure on the ball the other night. Will you do that again tonight?
Yeah, we've been picking up 94 feet a lot more often this year. We've got more guard depth than what we had the last couple of years, so we're trying to take advantage of that. And once we get that under control a little bit, it works to our advantage on the perimeter.
All right, let's talk a little bit about, from your standpoint, keys. What do you want to get accomplished here this evening?
We got to continue to get better. I thought we went through the week when we played Indian Valley, Claremont, we got better. The other night against Highland, that was a little tough to gauge. But as long as we continue to get better, especially in the areas that we're weak in, taking care of the basketball and rebounding, that's what we want to look for tonight.
All right, health. Everybody ready?
Yeah, we actually have everybody available tonight, so we'll see how it goes.
Okay. I appreciate your time and good luck.
Thanks, Goose.
All right, we'll be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS, Coshocton.
Coach's Corner has been brought to you by the Inslee Insurance Agency, 433 Walnut Street in Coshocton. Call the Inslee Insurance Agency at 740-622-1111 or go to insleeagency.com.
As we get older, planning ahead becomes more important than ever. At Bratton Law, LLC in Coshocton, attorneys Kelly Bratton and Corey Laney help you protect what you've worked hard for. From wills and trusts to Medicaid planning, guardianships, and real estate, their team takes the time to listen and guide you every step of the way. Call 740-202-9557 or visit BrattonLawCoshocton.com. Bratton Law, trusted legal care right here at home.
Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home has been serving Coshocton area families for over 70 years. I am Jessica Paisley, and we are honored that so many of you have chosen Given Dawson Paisley. Our membership in the Dignity Memorial Network allows us to offer services that no other funeral home can offer. Whether you are pre-planning or in your time of need, Given Dawson Paisley Funeral Home would be honored to serve your family now and in the future.
It's time to be thinking about those concrete projects. Coshocton Materials offers ready-mix concrete, precast blocks, and a variety of mason and concrete products. Located on County Road 621 in Coshocton, call today for prices and delivery options at 740-722-9015. That's 740-722-9015.
Ridgewood Generals come in with records of 2-4. Ridgewood lost their last game to a really good Highland team, and Riverview lost their last game to a really good Maysville team. So that's kind of the way all that thing's been working here. So just to kind of talk a little bit about what happened here earlier tonight, they honored the state champion 2024 soccer team, and I'll tell you, that was a pretty neat deal, Chris.
Oh, it certainly was. They introduced the whole team, got inducted into the Hall of Fame, as well as Laird Williamson, and I'll find it here on the list. But yes, they got introduced into the Hall of Fame, and so an exciting night here for Ridgewood. Also had some other inductees into the Riverview Hall of Fame, so doing that as well. So just a fun night here, and you can just feel the pride in the building for the Riverview Black Bear soccer team.
Going to be an interesting matchup, I think, here this evening. Riverview strong inside, Ridgewood strong outside with Logan riding ball in. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah, it certainly will. As we kind of talked off air there a little bit, good guard play in the Ridgewood Generals, and then, of course, Riverview Bears have a good post presence. So it'll kind of be a battle of the guards versus the post players, and looking forward to getting this cross-county rival underway here tonight. Great crowd on hand as well. I'm telling you, there's not many seats open in this gym here tonight.
All right, we'll be back and get to the starting lineups. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Here's something you might not know. You get to choose your title company. At Dogwood Title, LLC, they put you in control. Their team is local, experienced, and dedicated to making your closing smooth, accurate, and stress-free. They work with your lender or realtor, or without them, to protect your property rights from contract to keys. Don't leave one of your biggest investments to chance. Choose the team that puts you first. Dogwood Title, LLC, where your home's story is protected. Call them today at 740-202-9557 or visit dogwoodtitlellc.com.
I'm Stacy Rice from Coshocton Collision Center. It seems like you hear more about deer accidents every day. If you have an accident with a deer or any other collision, come see us at Coshocton Collision Center. We put you, the customer, first by using the newest environmental-friendly paint products from PPG to preserve our environment. We complete repairs as promised, and we guarantee our work. For all your body repair needs, come to Coshocton Collision Center, 225 Main Street in Town Center, Coshocton, across from Wilson Carpet and Furniture, or give us a call at 623-7347.
This is the Mouse Man from RAM 5 Point Auto Sales, and we're rocking this season. We have a large selection of clean, newer vehicles to fit everyone's budget. If you drive by the 5 Point light and don't see what you're looking for, stop and let us know. We'll go find it for you. When you buy a car from RAM 5 Point, we take care of your vehicle for the life of the vehicle. We'll wash your car every 2 weeks for as long as you own it. At RAM 5 Point, 1102 Chestnut is where your driving dreams come true.
Coshocton Dentistry offers professional, state-of-the-art dental care in a small-town practice. Doctors Brian Dunlap and Patrick Lopper and their entire team are dedicated to educating you with the help of digital technology to give personalized, gentle care that you deserve. Their goal is to simply help their patients keep all their teeth for a lifetime in maximum comfort, function, and aesthetics. Coshocton Dentistry is currently accepting new patients. To schedule your appointment with the local professionals at Coshocton Dentistry, give them a call at 740-622-5774 or stop by 448 Main Street in Coshocton. Visit their website, CoshoctonDentistry.com.
Get luxury for every home with Montana Forge hardware at MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
And welcome back to Riverview High School. As mentioned earlier with the inductees into the Hall of Fame, I only got one of those players' names. I was looking through the flyer here. So Laird Williamson and Hayden Walters both inducted into the Riverview Hall of Fame. The starting lineups are brought to you by R.J. Wright & Sons, a locally owned family business offering a full line of ag diesel, lubricants, and gasoline. You can't go wrong with the right fuel. Taking a look at the visitors from tonight's contest, the Ridgewood Generals. We've got a 5'9 junior wearing number 2, Andrew Kinsey. A 6'3 senior wearing number 4, Logan Ridenball. A 6'1 senior wearing number 10, Jackson Cabot. A 6'1 senior wearing number 14, Jace McQueen. And a 6-foot junior wearing number 23, Parker Snyder. Now for the home team, the Riverview Black Bears. A 6'2 junior wearing number 0, Cameron Fitch. 6-foot senior wearing number 4, Chase Wright. A 6'4 senior wearing number 5, Carter Wesney. A 5'7 senior wearing number 23, Reed Johnson, and a 6'5 senior wearing number 30, Leighton Massey. The starting lineups have been brought to you by R.J. Wright & Sons, an industry leader in providing complete residential and commercial fuel needs. R.J. Wright & Sons has locations in Newcomerstown, New Philadelphia, Caldwell, and now Circleville.
Coaches Troy Dolick at Ridgewood 2-4, Dale Jennings at Riverview, they're 1-4, and we're just about ready to tip things off. It'll be Ridenball and Massey jumping center. There's the whistle, and we're underway. Ball is controlled by Riverview. Wesney has it, and he'll bring it across the timeline, guarded by Jace McQueen. Going to the right side with the basketball. And there's a 3-ball from deep, and knocking it down right off the get-go is Reed Johnson. And it's 3-0 Riverview. With the basketball for Ridgewood will be Andrew Kinsey. Kinsey works right wing. Picks up his dribble, finds Cabot. Cabot out on top. Jackson Cabot averaging right around 17 a game. Spin move in trouble, dumps it down low. Up fake, but can't get away. Now gives it up to McQueen, thought about it, penetrates. Now gets it back out to Cabot. Cabot will back it out and reset the offense for Ridgewood. Jack Cabot off the dribble, goes down the lane, stops, a little fadeaway jumper, is off the rim, no good. Ball batted around and run down by Ridenball. Out to Cabot, wide open look for 3. And he hits it, and we're tied. So back-to-back triples in this game. 3-3 the score. Here goes Riverview, and another 3-ball, this time missed by Johnson, and rebound comes down to Ridgewood. It's Cabot. Cabot gets it over to Kinsey. Kinsey will bring it across for the Generals. Andrew Kinsey running the point, being guarded by Reed Johnson. Off the dribble, hands cut off. Now looking inside, out to Cabot. Cabot high out near the Black Bear insignia. Now to Ridenball, little up fake, steps through, puts a shot on the rim, short, no good. Kinsey rebounds it, it's in trouble, but gets it back to Ridenball. Now he's going to challenge again, steps through and lays it in, he's fouled. Nice up fake by Logan Ridenball and got his man off his feet, drew the foul, he'll shoot a free throw.
Yeah, nice power move in the low post area by Logan Ridenball, just able to maintain get his shot through the basket there as well as drawing all the contact. First trip to the line for either team here tonight.
Ridenball's throws on the way, and an out, no good. Massey rebounds it. Massey lets traffic clear. Now full court pressure being applied by Ridgewood as Wesney walks it across the timeline. Wesney works to the left wing. Wesney, we've got a pushing foul, and I think it's going to go on McQueen. It will go on Jace McQueen. Massey sets the high pick, and picking up that personal foul will be McQueen, his first, team's first. And inbounding the basketball for Riverview will be Chase Wright. He's got it back. Wright off the dribble, now goes left wing. Reed Johnson has it, looking, letting traffic clear. Looked inside of Wesney, but couldn't get it to him. Now he'll dribble out of trouble and give it to Massey high out on the outside. Leighton Massey left wing to Johnson. Johnson out front to Wesney, working the perimeter. Now trying to dump it down low to Massey, and he scores. Nice little high-low, and Leighton Massey gets his first basket. It's 5-5. Game's tied at 5 with 5:35 to play in the opening quarter. Cabot off the dribble, penetrates, stops. Little runner on the rim is off, and Wesney rebounds the basketball. And Wesney will bring it slowly for Riverview. Wesney off the dribble, left wing it goes. Looking out front, dribbling out of trouble. Then now works over to the right side is Cam Fitch. Now skip pass all the way across. Johnson's going to take another triple, and they're going to say he traveled before he did it. He really kind of stepped into that one and side saddled a bit. Turnover for Riverview there first. So it'll be Ridgewood basketball, 5:09 to play here in the opening quarter. Tied at 5. Ball comes in. Snyder gives it back to Kinsey. Kinsey will work the top of the key. Now working down to the right side, gives it up to Cabot. Jack Cabot off the dribble, try to get it down low. It'll be out of bounds off of Reidenball, so it'll be a turnover for Ridgewood. They're first, both team with a turnover. And once again, Ridgewood with token full court pressure. Cam Fitch will bring it across for Riverview, gets it right back, puts up a little runner, hangs her on the rim and misses, and Logan Reidenball rebounds the basketball. Over it goes to McQueen. Jace McQueen off the dribble, goes baseline, gives it up, now trying to power in and scoring the basket. Nice strong move to the hoop by Parker Snyder. And the 7-5 Ridgewood lead with 4:20 to go. Wesney dribbles left side, hands it back out front. Now into the corners, Reed Johnson looking, back out to Wesney. Wesney off the dribble, now goes right wing. With the basketball is going to be Chase right inside, and we got a foul as they try to get it down to Leighton Massey, and I believe Reidenball will pick up the foul. We'll wait and see officially. And that'll send Leighton Massey the line to shoot a couple.
First free throws of the ball game for the Bears.
7-5 to score. Ridgewood out in front. Massey with 2 points in the ball game. Free throws on the way. Back iron no good. Checking in the lineup for Riverview will be Brody Johnson. And Massey will try to split the pair. Gives it a couple bounces, and that's good. So Leighton Massey with 3 points makes it a 7-6 game with 4:04 to play in the first quarter. Kinsey across the timeline, gives it out to Reidenball, dumps it to Cabot. Cabot, guarded by Fitch, little spin move, gets the shot away, no good. Rebound Massey. Leighton Massey grabs the ball and throws it away. One of those unforced turnovers. Reed Johnson turned his head momentarily, and then they turn it over. That'll bring Caleb Klein will get in the lineup for Riverview. So Ridgewood has it right in front of us. Inbounding the basketball will be Parker Snyder. Snyder looking, now tried to get it to Cabot and all kinds of tackle. And it's going to be a turnover on Ridgewood. Threw it into traffic and be their second turnover. So Riverview now has the basketball. Down 1 with 3:42 to play in the opening quarter. Johnson has it across the timeline. Goes left wing. Thought about the shot but didn't take it. With the basketball was out front to Massey. Massey off the looking, now off the dribble, trying to get downhill. Little runner on the rim's no good. Rebound Parker Snyder. And we've got a holding foul, and they're going to call it on Massey, I believe. It will be. He'll pick up the personal foul. Team second, his first. Rogan Shrimplin looks to get ready to check into the lineup. He'll come in. Massey will take a break. And Ridgewood will have the basketball, leading by a point, 7-6 with 3:20 to play here in the opening quarter. Full court pressure. They get the ball in with the basketball is going to be number 2. That's Kinsey. Kinsey dumps it to Cabot. Cabot back to Kinsey. Kinsey off the dribble, looking. Now trying to force his way inside. Ball stripped and stolen away. There's Wesney. Wesney takes it at the length and lays it in. Wesney with the steal and the basket. Now Riverview with an 8-7 lead. Another turnover for Ridgewood. They're third. Here comes Kinsey. And we've got a hold from behind. Look, that call is going to go against Brody Johnson. So it'll be the Riverview's third foul, team foul, and Ridgewood will have it. And inbounding will be Ridgewood, and Andrew Kinsey doing it. Gets it to Cabot. Cabot looking. Now he goes out front to Kinsey. Back to Cabot and right wing. Cabot, he steps back for a triple and hits it. His second three of the quarter, and Ridgewood now leads 10-8. They take a 2-point lead with 2:36 to go in the opening quarter. Out front is Brody Johnson. Johnson picks it up in trouble. Now he gets it out front with the basketballs. Chase Wright. Wright works left side. Caleb Klein. Now he gives it up to Wesney. Wesney gets the pick. Dumped his backdoor pass stolen away by Kinsey. And I believe he stepped on the inline, so it'll stay with Riverview. Massey will get back. Also, Reed Johnson will get back. Wesney will take a break. Also getting a break will be Chase Wright. So it'll be Riverview ball on the baseline, trailing 10-8 with 2:16 to play in the opening quarter. Looking all the way out front to Massey. Massey right wing to Johnson. Johnson with the basketball, top of the key. Thought about it and gives it up. Now there's a wing shot. It's going to be missed by Parker Snyder, but getting the rebound, Caleb Klein to Massey. Gives it back up. Johnson trying to penetrate, but Cabot shuts him off. Gives it back up, and they'll reset the offense. With the basketball is going to be Reed Johnson. Out front to Massey. Steps in over there. Now there's going to be a three ball from the wing. That bounces around no good on the deck, and rebound comes down to number 23. That's Parker Snyder to Cabot. Cabot off the dribble, spin move, skip pass in the corner, wide open. McQueen high arch, up and got stuck. Possession arrow will stay with Ridgewood. So the Generals will have it on the baseline. A lot of people don't understand the rule, but it's just an alternate possession. Even though Ridgewood shot it, the alternate possession comes into effect, so they'll keep it. So with the basketball will be Ridgewood, and Kinsey will be the inbounder. Looking, goes all the way into the backcourt, and Jace McQueen has it. McQueen goes left side to Kinsey. Kinsey back to McQueen. McQueen thought about it, now picks up his dribble, now in trouble, and gets it off. Now Cabot's going to try a triple, and that's going to be no good. And rebound comes down to Riverview. Grabbing that rebound is Reed Johnson. Johnson off the dribble, being guarded closely, in trouble, and almost threw it away. They're going to call a foul on McQueen, and I'm not sure there was a lot of contact there, but McQueen's going to pick up his second foul.
Yeah, Massey kind of went up for the cross-court pass, and McQueen just kind of happened to be there. And as you mentioned, not a lot of contact, but Massey went down, so they'll call the foul.
McQueen will pick up his second. And checking in the lineup, Cam Latham will get in for Ridgewood. Wesney trying to get downhill, skip pass into the corner, backs it out. They'll reset the offense. With the basketball is Brody Johnson. Johnson hands it to Wesney. Carter Wesney out front. Right side to Massey. Massey to Wesney. He's going to step into a triple. That almost lodged again. Missed the shot, but grabbing the rebound and putting it back up and in is going to be Caleb Klein. So nice job by the big guy, tying the game at 10 with 38 seconds to play here in the opening quarter. 10-10 the score. Dribbling with the ball, hands it to Cabot. Cabot takes a look at the scoreboard with 28 seconds. Dribbles towards the right wing. Cabot goes down to riding ball. Riding ball inside, and what do they call?
Travel.
There's going to be a turnover for Ridgewood. Shuffled those feet, their fourth turnover. So Riverview has the basketball. Checking in the lineup for Ridgewood will be Braylon Williams. Also getting in for Riverview will be Chase Wright. And getting back as well will be number 23, Reed Johnson. So 21 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Riverview basketball tied at 10. They get the basketball into Wesney, gets it back. Across the timeline come the Generals. Chase Wright stops, throws up a shot off balance, missed it, but there's Massey to keep it alive. And who are they going to give it to? They're going to say it stays with Riverview. 9 seconds to play. Getting in the lineup back for Riverview will be Cam Fitch. So 9 seconds to play in the opening quarter, tied at 10. Looking, they get it in. Wesney back. Wesney has it out on the wing. Looking, gives it up with 4 seconds. They got to go out front. And he throws up a shot and no good at the buzzer. We've played 1 quarter and the game is tied at 10. We'll be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
While the big banks are closing branches and leaving small towns behind, we're doing the opposite. Hi, this is John Brown, and at Baltic State Bank, we believe in investing in our communities. That's why we're proud to open our brand new branch in West Lafayette, where you'll always find friendly faces, personalized service, and modern banking tools to make your life easier. Come see the difference a truly local bank can make, because when our community grows, we all grow together. Baltic State Bank. It's a local thing. Member FDIC.
10-10 the scores. Getting ready to play period number 2. Riverview will have the basketball when we resume. Inbounding will be Chase Wright. Still waiting. Now the officials thinks they're getting close to being ready. There we go. And with the basketball will be Riverview's Cam Fitch. He brings it across, goes right side to Carter Wesney. Wesney has it on the wing. Wesney looking, now out front to Massey. Massey, top of the key, a couple dribbles, tried to penetrate, was cut off and threw it away. Turnover number 3 for Riverview, and now Ridgewood will have an opportunity. Tied at 10, 7:45 in the first half. Jackson Cabot will bring it across the timeline, slowly bring it across, guarded by Chase Wright. Now they double, give it up. Out front it goes, back to Cabot. Working right side, now inside it goes, Snyder. Little turnaround blocked by Massey. Gets it out, has the ball stripped and stolen away. Here's Johnson, stops, picks it up, gives it up to Wesney. Wesney thought about it, now goes high out on the top of the key with the basketball for it would be Cam Fitch for Riverview. Now Johnson on the right wing, out front to Wesney. Wesney off the dribble, penetrates all the way to the rim, puts it up, draws the 2-shot foul. So Carter Wesney will be at the line to shoot a pair. Has 2 points in the ball game.
Be his first free throws of the ball game.
Wesney gives it a couple bounces. First throw, back iron, no good. He'll try to split the pair. Gives it a couple more bounces, and this one's good. So Carter Wesney with 3 points in the game. Now Riverview with a 1-point lead, 11-10. Kinsey brings it across, right wing it goes. Dribbling towards the right corner, dumps it down low to Cabot, trying to penetrate inside, and we've got a whistle. And be out of bounds underneath the hoop. Picking up that foul is going to be Chase Wright. Be his first, team's first of the quarter. And inbounding the ball will be Parker Snyder. Looking, still looking, dumps it down low. Nice job rotating over quickly was Massey. Looked like Riding Ball had a layup, but good job defensively by Massey getting over there, deflects it out of bounds. So Ridgewood will handle it on the baseline. Kinsey will be the inbounder. Kinsey dumps it down low. Reidenball steps through, missed the shot. Rebound comes down to Riverview, grabbing that board. Cam Fitch, he brings it across. Fitch gives it up to Massey. Wesney high on the right side. Wesney off the dribble, penetrates downhill, stops, gets it over in the corner to Johnson. 3-ball, air ball long, rebound Ridgewood. Ridgewood in trouble. Snyder gets it out to Cabot. Cabot comes down, takes it all the way, missed the layup, ball batted around, but there's Reidenball for the follow-up. Logan Reidenball gets the follow-up basket, and now Ridgewood has a 1-point lead at 12-11. 6:16 to play in the first half. Wesney across the timeline to Massey on the right wing. Leighton Massey looking, now takes a couple dribbles, now reset with Wesney. Wesney from way downtown buries it. Carter Wesney, a long triple, and it's now 14-12. Wesney with 6 in the ball game. 5:54 to play in the opening half. Breidenball has it back to Cabot. Cabot trying to get downhill, stop, uptake. Ball is partially blocked, but they're going to call foul on Massey. That's going to get Caleb Klein off the bench.
Looks like Jackson Cabot's going to shoot too, so we'll let you know. Ready to take charge of your own health? Maryland's Natural Foods is here to help with free consultations and high-quality products that produce results, not side effects. For more information, find them at marylandsnaturalfoods.com. That's marylandsnaturalfoods.com.
2 free throws for Jack Cabot. His first one is off the back of the rim, no good. He'll try to split the pair. Caleb Klein coming in. Leighton Massey will have to take a break with those 2 personal fouls. Logan Reidenball's heading to the locker room. Not sure what's going on with him. But Cabot will try to split the pair with his second throw. And he does. Rolls in. Jack Cabot with 7 points in the ball game. 14-13, 1-point lead for Riverview. 5:44 to play in the opening half. Wesney has it. Right wing it goes. Squaring up is Chase Wright. Chase Wright dribbles, gives it out front to Johnson. Johnson looking, now goes over to Wesney. Wesney in the corner. There's a 3-ball, and that's going to be right through. Hitting that triple is going to be Chase Wright. So Chase Wright contributes the triple, makes it now 17-13, 4-point lead. Cabot straight downhill, skips pass out. Trying to get, and it skips it out. It goes to Briar Ford, who checked in. Ford has it out front. Gives it up to Kinsey, to Cabot. Cabot looking. Now takes a couple dribble, gives it up to Kinsey. And Kinsey, right wing, with a basketball. Snyder trying, he's in trouble. Skips it out, almost throws it away, but he gets it up to Cabot, and he'll reset the offense for 4:52 to play in the opening half. Cabot gets the high pick, trying to get downhill. Goes all the way to the basket and scores. Didn't get any backside help, and he gets the hoop. He has 9, and it's now 17-15. Riverview with a 2-point lead. Wesney out front, stops, runs into all kinds of trouble, but gets it back. Spin move, almost traveled. There's a 3 from the wing. That's going to be no good. We got a foul inside on Klein. And that will bring Shrimplin off the bench. Also, Johnson will get in. Johnson will come out. Also coming out will be Cam Fitch. Reidenball's back for Riverview. Jack Cabot has it with 4:20 to play here in the first half. 17-15, Riverview with a 2-point lead. Kinsey to Cabot. Cabot looking for the high pick. Trying to get downhill, hands it back to Kinsey. Thought about it, now a little floater for Kinsey off the back of the rim, no good. Got his own rebound all the way into the corner to Briar Ford. He backs it out and he'll reset the offense. Ford to Reidenball, squares up, takes the jumper. That's going to be short, no good. Rebound comes down to Riverview's Chase Wright. Wright brings it himself, stops, goes all the way to the hoop, has the shot blocked out of bounds by Reidenball. It's going to be out of bounds. Okay, it will be Ridgewood basketball. I think he tried to save it. He really didn't need to.
Yeah, tried to save it. I think he was on the end line there.
So Ridgewood has it. Trailing by 2. Quickly the other way is Cabot. He gives it back. It's coming to us. And coming up to Briar Ford, came up with it. Ford backs it out and resets. Now it's downfield. Throws up a shot that missed it. And we've got a tie up with Klein and Reidenball. And Coach Jennings said he didn't have control. The Ridgewood player did not have control. Official says they did, so the jump ball arrow favors Ridgewood, and they have it with 3:30 to play. Dumps the riding ball, trying to power inside. He does miss the shot, and rebound Wesney. Carter Wesney rebounds the ball and gets it out top to Chase Wright. Wright picks it up, goes to Wesney. Wesney out front, dribbles towards the left side, dumps it down low, and over the top is going to be Parker Schneider, I believe. He'll pick up the personal foul. Team second, his second. Well, they called it on, I think they called on Logan Reinball.
Yeah, it's his second personal foul.
That's a big call there. So Riverview has the ball. Gets it into the backcourt, and it'll be Brody Johnson. 3:10 to play in the opening half. 2-point lead for Riverview. Running the weave, looking. Almost stolen away and still has it. Now they give it up. With the basketball is going to be Chase Wright. Wright off the dribble. Skips it into the corner to Klein. Now they try to dump it inside, and Brogan Shrimplin came up with it and then double dribbled. Turnover number 4 for Riverview, so it'll be Ridgewood basketball. 2:50 to play here in the first half. 17-15, Riverview with a 2-point lead. Comes Cabot. Cabot with number, trying to get downhill. Has it deflected from behind. Ball's loose, comes up to Cabot. He tries to throw one up. Ball's taken away, and here comes Riverview. Riverview with numbers, dumps it off to Wesney. Missed the shot, but drew the foul. A lot of contact, no fouls called.
Yeah, Jack Cabot kind of had his back to the official, got hammered trying to shoot the ball there, and the official, and he's now having a word with Jack Cabot saying, I couldn't see it because the back was to it and didn't really get a good look at it, but definitely some contact. So Carter Wesney will head to the free throw line where he's 1 of 2.
1 of 3 as he misses the front end. He'll try to split the pair. Wesney has 6 points in the ball game, leads the Riverview scoring. Nice crowd on hand here for this county rivalry game, and he missed them both, and ball's loose and out of bounds to Riverview. Ball was tipped out of bounds by Braylon Williams, who checked in. So the inbounder will be Riverview's Chase Wright. Wright looking, still looking. Now he dumps it down low, stepping through and laying it in is Wesney. Carter Wesney just stepped through, got the inbound pass, scored the basket. Now a 4-point lead, 19-15. Andrew Kinsey off the dribble, goes downhill looking, trying to find somebody. Briar Ford has it high on the left side, and he'll reset the offense. Ford gives it up to Cabot. Cabot off the dribble. Now they're trying to double him up. He still goes down there. Going to see somebody grabbed him from behind. And be a pushing foul. I believe the foul will be on Johnson. Now let's see. It'll be on number 2. That's going to be Brogan Shrimplin will get that foul. So it'll be Ridgewood ball on the baseline. They're trying to get it in to Generals. Kinsey traveled, and it'll be a turnover. Went up for the shot, came down, and then tried to flip it up. So turnover number 6 for the Generals. So Riverview will have it with a 4-point lead and 2 minutes to play here in the opening half, and it's tipped out of bounds. So Ridgewood trying to apply some full court pressure. They get into Caleb Klein. He squares up, gets to Johnson on the left wing, goes down into the corner. Johnson's just moving it. Now the shot is blocked, and Johnson gets it back. And Riverview wants a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. The Warehouse Steak & Stein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steak & Stein in Roscoe Village.
Let you know if you have a run-in with a deer, make sure you get your vehicle fixed the right way. Brillhart's Body Shop will give you the quality, attention to detail, and satisfaction you deserve when getting your vehicle fixed. Brillhart's now offers car rentals and towing. Give Brillhart's Body Shop a call at 740-622-0121 or stop by 2702 South 6th Street in Coshocton.
1:43 to play here in the first half. 4-point Riverview lead at 19-15. It'll be Riverview ball on the sideline near the Ridgewood bench. And there's the whistle, and we're ready to go. Triggering in will be Chase Wright. Gets it out to Brogan Shrimplin, back to Wright. Wright to Shrimplin. Shrimplin looking. Now trying to spread it out get a little bit to Wesney. Wesney, little jumper on the rim, no good. Bat tipped around and comes down to Parker Snyder, who rebounds it. Gives it up, and quickly the other way is going to be Kinsey. Kinsey inside, skip out front. There's a 3-ball right through, hitting that triple coming in off the bench. And bearing that triple is going to be number 30, Jacoby Wilson. So he gets a big basket, makes it now 19-18. So out front, trying to get downhill and up fake, gives it up. Johnson, baseline, he steps on the inline. That'll be a turnover for Riverview there, 5th. So 1-point lead for Riverview with 1 minute to play. And Ridgewood with the basketball. Jack Cabot will handle it, bringing it across. Under a minute to play here in the opening half. Cabot quickly downhill, floater on the rim, and then he's fouled. Jackson Cabot, nice move, quick move, got it on the glass and scored.
Well, that was a great move by Jack Cabot, able to finish on a full run to the basket, and wasn't really in the lane, just kind of threw it up off the backboard, able to convert with the contact. We'll head to the free throw line where he's 1 of 2 here in the first half.
Has 11 points, leads all scores. And Jack Cabot will try to convert the 3-point play with 49 seconds to go here in the opening half. Free throws good by Cabot. He has 12. And it'll be 21-19, 2-point lead now for Ridgewood. Riverview will bring it across the timeline into double team. Then get up to Wesney. Wesney under 40 seconds has it. Hands it to Johnson. Johnson off the dribble, trying to get downhill, but cut off by. Hands it to Wesney. Gives the basketball back to Fitch. Just running some time right now is Brody Johnson. Into the corner to Caleb Klein. He walked. Took that step to get back behind that 3-point line. Turned it over. That's number 6. Both teams with 6. Logan Reinball gets in. Coming out will be number 1, Braylon Williams. So it'll be Ridgewood with the ball with only 22 seconds to play. Let's see if they play it down for 1. Cabot has it. Hands it to Kinsey. They'll play for 1 with 15 seconds. Cabot has it on the left wing. Puts the ball under his arm now. Dribbles to the top of the circle. Spin move in the lane. Puts up a little runner. Short, no good. Got his own rebound. Put it back up again and scored again. So Cabot, a big first half, has 14. Shot at the buzzers, no good. We played 1 half of basketball, and a nice little 8-0 run by Ridgewood late in the first half has given the Generals a 4-point lead at 23-19. We'll be back with the halftime report. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Wake up with a cup of freshly brewed McCafe Premium Roast Coffee made with 100% Arabica beans. Then treat yourself to one of our delicious breakfast bagel sandwiches. For a truly satisfying way to start your morning, choose a tender steak patty, applewood smoked bacon, or savory sausage with a fluffy egg and 2 slices of cheese, all in a toasted bagel, only at McDonald's. At participating McDonald's.
In our community, buying local isn't a choice, it's a way of life. At Jeff Drennan Dealerships, we're proud to be your local choice for all your automotive needs. For over 2 decades, we have been a proud supporter of everything Coshocton. From sales to service, our commitment to our neighborhood shines through in everything we do. Support your community. Buy local at Jeff Drennan Dealerships. Because here, you're not just a customer, you're family.
The Fisher Funeral Home in Warsaw is proud to sponsor this event as we support the families and individuals that have trusted us with their business through our 4 generations of service to the community. As the oldest family-owned and operated funeral home in Coshocton County, we understand the importance of supporting our youth and fostering pride in our community. Please call us anytime at 740-824-3515 for any of your pre-need or at-need funeral counseling needs. You can also visit our website at FisherFuneralHome.com. The Fisher Funeral Home, serving others as we would like to be served since 1937.
Looking for a place to bring the family? grab a bite, and enjoy the game? Come on down to Shaw's Corner right here in Coshocton at 502 Main Street. Every Wednesday from 4 to 8 p.m., it's burger night. Juicy burgers, great food, and drink specials that make it worth the trip. With a family-friendly atmosphere, walls full of local sports memorabilia, and plenty of good times, Shaw's Corner is the spot to be. Don't just hear about it. Stop in today and see why Shaw's Corner is where Coshocton comes together. Open daily at 4 p.m.
Hi, I'm Kyle Hamilton from the Home Loan Savings Bank. At Home Loan, we have a full array of services to meet every one of your financial needs. Even though we're a community bank, we offer the same services as the larger banks. We believe there is no place like home. So when you walk through our doors, we will treat you like family. We offer a full array of deposit and loan products to meet your financial needs. You can rest knowing your experience will be comfortable just like home. So stop by and see the difference at the Home Loan Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Think you have to settle for mediocre car insurance to save money? Think again. It's possible to get superior coverage and still save money with Erie Insurance. Customers who switched to Erie saved up to $951. It pays to compare. Switch and save with Erie.
Your local Erie agent in Coshocton is Albertson Lawrence Agency. Get a quote today.
Annual savings based on new customers surveyed in March 2022 who reported savings when switching auto insurance. Individual premiums and savings will vary.
Your home for all things local sports is right here at ClaxonSports.com. Catch breaking sports news and exclusive articles, game results, and more. Also check out ClaxonSports.com for stunning photo galleries and in-depth coach and player interviews. Want to watch it live? We've got you covered with links to live streaming games from WTNS and media outlets across the East District. All in one place, ClaxonSports.com. From the first whistle to the final score, ClaxonSports.com. Your all-access pass to local sports.
The first half stats are brought to you by Bradford Financial Group. Bradford Financial Group provides wealth and protection strategies for your financial health. Visit them at 636 Chestnut Street in Coshocton. JV game played earlier tonight. It was Ridgewood over Riverview by a score of 50-34. This game was tied at the end of the first quarter at 10-10, but Ridgewood, an 8-0 run late in the first half, takes the halftime lead at 23-19. Take a look at individual scoring first for Ridgewood. They were led in scoring by their leading scorer, Jackson Cabot. Cabot had 14 points. He had a pair of triples in the first quarter, added 3 field goals and 2 free throws in the second quarter, has 14 points. Logan Reidenball has contributed 4 points. Jacoby Wilson, a big 3 off the bench, and Parker Snyder, a basket for 2. That's the 23-point total for the Generals. For Riverview, they were led by Carter Wesney in the first half. Wesney had 8 points on a triple, 2 two-point field goals and a free throw. Leighton Massey and Reed Johnson and Chase Wright all with 3 points, and Caleb Klein a basket for 2. That's the 19-point total for Riverview. Now with the first half team numbers, here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Coos. As you mentioned, Ridgewood on top of Riverview at the half, 23-19. 3-point land, Ridgewood was 3 of 5, shooting 60%. Riverview was 3 of 12, shooting 25%. 2-point field goals, Ridgewood was 6 of 19, shooting 31%. Riverview 4 of 10, shooting 40%. From the free throw line, Ridgewood 2 of 4, shooting 50%. Riverview 2 of 6, shooting 33%. In the rebounding department, it's Ridgewood out-rebounding Riverview 17-14, and turnovers, both teams with 6.
Well, really I guess when you look at the score, you'd say it's a defensive struggle here tonight, but, both teams have had opportunities, not a ton of turnovers, but because it's a slower paced game, 6 turnovers apiece, but just that little run right at the end of the half by Ridgewood gives them the lead.
Yeah, I think both teams doing a great job in that post area of not letting any easy shots. Of course, it's, when you play your cross-county rival, there's going to be a lot of contact and, a fairly clean game that we've seen thus far, but definitely a lot of contact when you're getting into the lane. And, boy, you can't post up without somebody trying to aggressively get around you. So just a few missed shots in the lane area. And, again, that just comes from no easy looks, not a lot of clean layups. Both teams shooting the ball, fairly well from beyond the arc. And, one thing that sticks out to me is that Riverview went into a little bit of a zone defense in that second quarter, and it kind of froze the perimeter a little bit, but also clogged the lane at the same time. So a really good defense that Riverview implemented there for a few good possessions there that caused a few turnovers and didn't allow for any easy looks by Ridgewood. So it'll be interesting to see what adjustments are made at the half.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said there. It's just one of those games where you just have got a real feel of who's really going to take control here. The first 3 or 4 minutes of the second half could be pivotal. It just depends on if anybody can get on any kind of a run. I think from a Riverview standpoint, they're having difficulty. Their guards have really had a difficult time against that Ridgewood threesome guard combo that they've thrown out there with Cabot, Ford, and Kinsey.
Yeah, they certainly do a good job at the guard area, and I'll tell you, both teams kind of picking up the other team's guards almost full court, almost three-quarter court, just applying some pressure. No easy looks, not going to bring the ball across half court without any defense being applied. So very key there in that defense. So again, if I'm Riverview, I'm probably going to look in the low post area to Massey a little bit, see if he can do some damage down low. Done some rebounding, but not typical of how many rebounds we normally see of him in the first half. And again, that just comes from solid defense, specifically Logan Ridenball doing a good job boxing out. And I think you said it perfectly. Not a lot of runs, and I think that just comes. Number one, you have a full gym. This is a tournament atmosphere, and you get all your friends from all around the county that and so that. It just adds a little bit more nerves into the game. So not a game with a lot of runs here, but really just a lot of back and forth. So we'll see again what they adjust here at the half.
First half stats are brought to you by Bradford Financial Group. Bradford Financial Group provides wealth and protection strategies for your financial health. Call them at 740-622-3347. We'll be back and get the second half started. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
McWayne.
Attention high school sophomores, your future starts at Buckeye Career Center. With over 30 career and technical labs to choose from, Buckeye helps you gain real-world skills while still in high school. Whether you're into engines, healthcare, manufacturing, or construction, we have a program for you. We are now accepting applications for the 2026-27 school year. Don't wait, spots fill fast. Apply today at buckeyecareercenter.org. We are Buckeye Proud.
McWayne Ductile is proud of all students in their academic pursuits. Whether through sports, the arts, or in the classroom, it's important for students to be challenged and to achieve success as they gain real-life experiences. Students who learn the value of goal setting and working with others will be more prepared for their next chapter in life. McWayne Ductile is pleased to be part of this community and is proud to help sponsor this broadcast.
This is the Mouse Man from RAM 5 Point Auto Sales, and we're rocking this season. We have a large selection of clean, newer vehicles to fit everyone's budget. If you drive by the 5 Point light and don't see what you're looking for, stop and let us know. We'll go find it for you. When you buy a car from RAM 5 Point, we take care of your vehicle for the life of the vehicle. We'll wash your car every 2 weeks for as long as you own it. At RAM 5 Point, 1102 Chestnut is where your driving dreams come true.
Onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. There's the buzzer, and we're just about ready to resume. Looks like Riverview will have it coming out. And everybody back with their, let's see. Number 33, that's Caleb. Caleb Klein is staying on as a starter. So Riverview going big here to start the second half. Klein has it on the right wing. Looking, still looking, now trying to get Lesney, but just holding it. Ridenball not challenging. Now they throw it clear across court. And with the basketball is going to be Chase Wright. Now to Klein, almost threw it away, gives it up to Massey. Massey guarded by Snyder. Massey off the dribble, backs it out, and they'll reset the offense. Leighton Massey gets downhill, now have to back it back out again. They'll reset once again. They hand the basketball off to Chase Wright. Wright guarded by Kinsey. Chase Wright gives it up to Klein. Klein to Wesney, guarded by McQueen. Wesney, little jumper in the lane, on the rim, no good. Riding the ball, gobbles up the rebound for Ridgewood and gives it to Cabot. So Ridgewood with their first possession of the night, or the second half, dribbles it across the left side. Now back in that zone, as Chris mentioned. Gives it to high coast, back to Cabot, thought about it, now trying to penetrate, skips it out. Kinsey's going to take a long triple. He banked it in. So Andrew Kinsey on an assist from Cabot hits the triple now, and it's a 7-point lead at 26-19. Down it goes to Klein. Klein off the dribble, spins inside, misses a shot, gets his own rebound, and it's fouled. Reinball tried to flop and didn't get the call, and he gets up with a big grin on his face.
He knew. Be Caleb Klein's first trip to the free throw line tonight.
So Caleb Klein to shoot 2. First throw on the way. Goes up and drops through. So Caleb Klein with 3 points in the ball game. 26-20, 6-point lead for Ridgewood. Klein second and hits them both. So Caleb Klein with 4 points in the ball game. Makes it 26-21. Cabot will bring it across the timeline. Gets it off to Kinsey, and he'll run the offense. Now coming out is Chase Wright a little bit. Now Kinsey dribbles around him, gets it into the corner. Cabot looking, dumps it down low to Ridinball. Ridinball stops, skip pass over to McQueen. Thought about it, now trying to get baseline, but it's cut off. McQueen will set it up to Cabot. Jackson Cabot with the ball out top, left wing to McQueen. Jace McQueen, top of the circle to Snyder, back to Cabot. Cabot out front to Kinsey. Left wing it goes to Snyder. Snyder skip pass all the way across to Kinsey. Kinsey dumps it low post to Ridinball. Thought about it, dumps it down low to Snyder. Puts it up, has it blocked and rebounded by Wesney. So with the ball is Massey. Massey brings it across. Dumps it, has stolen away. Lazy pass and stolen away by Cabot. Steps into a triple and buries it. Jackson Cabot with the steal in the hoop. 17 for Cabot. 29-21. 8-point lead for Ridgewood. Gives the basketball up. And with the ball is going to be Chase Wright. Wright cross the dribble. Now gets downhill, and we've got a holding foul going to Andrew Kinsey. He'll pick up the foul. And second team foul. Johnson will get back in. That would be Brody Johnson. And Caleb Klein will take a break. And with the basketball will be Riverview. Now inbound under the hoop. Still trying to get it in. Still trying to get it in. Still haven't got in. That's going to be 5-second call, and it'll be a turnover for Riverview. That's their 8th. So Ridgewood has it with an 8-point lead at 29-21. 5:23 to play in the third. Rogan Shrimplin gets off the bench. Andrew Kinsey has it to Jackson Cabot. Cabot with the ball to Kinsey. Cabot gets it right back and resets the offense. Cabot high on the left wing. Now trying to clear space, does a long triple and hits another one. On fire is Jack Cabot. He has 2 threes in the quarter, 4 in the game, 20 points right now for Ridgewood, and they have an 11-point lead at 32-21. Riverview in a little trouble now. They're going to have to figure out a way to get some offense here. Johnson inside, forces his way in, can't get the shot. There's a shot's blocked, and rebound Kinsey. Missing that shot was Cam Fitch. Steps through all the way to the hoop. There's a shot from the wing by Snyder. Air ball, but right there's Ridinball for the rebound back, and he's got 6. And it's now 34-21, and Riverview wants a full timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Warehouse Steakenstein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order of their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steakenstein in Roscoe Village. 11-2 run by Ridgewood has opened it up here at the Midway Park of the third quarter.
Certainly has. Ridgewood hasn't turned the ball over here in the third quarter. Riverview turned it over twice, and Ridgewood capitalized on both of those turnovers, including that most recent one where Jack Cabot was kind of got the steal and then stopped at the three-point line and buried one. And, of course, Jack Cabot getting hot from beyond the arc is, good for Ridgewood and not so good for Riverview.
All right. It'll be Riverview basketball. Ridgewood with that token pressure. They get it in, and Brogan Shrimplin, they'll slowly bring it across, guard by Reidenball, gives it back out front to Chase Wright. Wright crosses over, gives to Shrimplin. Shrimplin hands it off, trying to get down heels. Wesney gives it up, and that's going to be another turnover for Riverview. And over and back as Massey fumbles it. And it'll be turnover for the Bears, and that's number 9. 3 here in the third quarter. 4:02 to play in the quarter. And inbounding with Parker Schneider, looking, still looking, and we've got a 5-second call, and that was a quick 5 second. So with the 7 turnovers now for Ridgewood, and Riverview gets it back. So in with the basketball is going to be Johnson. That would be Brody Johnson. Gives a left wing to Shrimplin, trying to find somebody down low, and they turn it over again. Try to backdoor cut, but Shrimplin misread it. And now with the ball is Cabot. Cabot gives it up to Reidenball, back to Cabot, into the corner. McQueen, Jace McQueen, hands it to Cabot. Cabot out front, it goes to Kinsey. Kinsey dribbles to the right wing, now picks it up, looking, trying to get it down low to Reidenball. And that's Parker Schneider, number 23, is actually the basket, gets the hoop. So Parker Schneider with 4 points. Nice little play. And Cabot with another steal and another layup. And boy, Ridgewood running away with it right now. It's 22, and it's now a 17-point lead at 38-21 for Ridgewood. Shrimplin gets it inside. Wesney backs his way in and gets the hoop. And that's 10 points for Carter Wesney, under 3 to play, but it's 38-23. Cabot dumps it down low, back out front to Kinsey. Kinsey fumbles it, in trouble, now dumps it down to McQueen, thought about it. Dumps it out front. Kinsey's going to try another triple. That one rimmed in and out, and ball batted around, came up to Reidenball. He steps through, puts it up, missed it, got his own. Ball was deflected by Reidenball. He missed the shot, tried to get it back, but tipped it out of bounds, so the ball goes over to Riverview. 2:34 to play here in the third. 38-23, 15-point lead for the Generals. With the basketball will be Brody Johnson. He'll bring it across the timeline. Johnson with the ball, looking inside to Wesney. Forces his way in, missed the shot. Rebound Reidenball. Reidenball to Cabot. Cabot dribbles it down. And we got a whistle and a call down on the floor. They'll be out of bounds to Ridgewood. Right now they don't have an answer for Cabot at all. And checking back in for Ridgewood will be Braylon Williams. Reidenball take a break. Ridgewood trying to get in wide, nice play, and Jace McQueen gets an easy layup, his first basket. Just cut right down the lane, 40-23. And here comes Chase Wright. Wright downside has it stolen away again. Another turnover. That's their 12th. Here comes Cabot in a hurry. 1:50 to play in the third. Cabot crosses over, just a little scoop shot, and he rolls it in. Cabot 10 in the quarter, 24 in the game. It's now a 42-23, 19-point lead, and Riverview wants another full timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Get luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
2:23 the score here, and Ridgewood just basically pulling away here in the second half.
Yeah, they certainly are, and Riverview starting to get a little lazy with a few passes there, and Ridgewood really capitalizing. Almost looks like a couple interceptions there from Jace McQueen. I think he had 2 there. Just kind of sits back and waits for the ball to be passed and kind of steps up and grabs it. And then, of course, Jack Cabot just on fire, making all those shots. And, even when he drives to the lane and throws up a runner in the lane, if he misses it, he's there to get his own rebound and put it back up, put a little touch on it. So, as you mentioned, just not an answer for Jack Cabot, doing a great job offensively here for the Generals.
19-4 run here in this third quarter for Ridgewood, and Riverview will have the basketball. Long way to come back now with only 1:40 to play here in this third period. They get the basketball in. Fitch has it, gives it up to Johnson. Johnson across the timeline. Dribbling out front, hands it back out top, and gives it up once again. They're just trying to run a little weave, trying to get somebody open. A lob pass goes inside to Massey, and he scores it. He went down hard on his backside. The player was down from Ridgewood.
McQueen was on the ground and
fell right over top of him, and he's still down.
Massey able to finish that layup, and then as he landed, just kind of landed right on top of McQueen, and then went right down to his rear end and backside, and that one hurts.
All right, they're checking him out. He's still down, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Hi, I'm John Ainello, proud to serve the families, farms, and businesses that make Coshocton such a special place. For over 10 years, the John Ainello Agency has been helping our neighbors find the right coverage for auto, home, life, business, farm, and annuity insurance, with options that fit your life and your budget. We're not just an agency, we're part of this community. Call TWFG Ainello Insurance at 740-295-9460 for a free quote. And let's protect what matters most together.
(42-25). Leighton Massey got up and came off under his own power. He's standing beside us and looks to be okay. All right, now we're ready to resume play. It'll be Ridgewood basketball. And bringing it across the timeline. Working the left side, backdoor cut, and the shot is blocked, but there's a foul called. And it'll be Jack Cabot going to the free throw line to shoot 2. Cabot, a big night, 24 points, has 10 in the quarter. 2 of 3, I believe, from the free throw line.
He most certainly is.
Cabot will have a couple coming here. His first throw is good. And riding ball gets back. Also checking in will be Cam Latham. Cabot's second throw is good as well. Hits them both. Cabot with 26 in the ball game, 44-25, 19-point lead, 1:05 to play in the third. Left wing to Johnson. Johnson looking for Riverview. Trying to get something going offensively. Carter Wesney has it, guarded by McQueen. Penetrates down, throws up a shot off the rim, no good. And there's Reidenball gobbling up the rebound, gets it out front, but turns it over, yes. So with the basketball is going to be Riverview. Out front dribbling the balls, Cam Fitch gives it up to Johnson. Reed Johnson now has to pick it up, is in trouble and almost turned it over, but stepping through little runner is good. Hitting that shot on the run was Chase Wright. He has 5 in the ball game. 24 seconds to go in the quarter, 44-27. Cabot off the dribble. Dribbles outside and out front, down to 12. They'll play it down for 1. Skips it over, now into the corner to McQueen. Back out to Cabot. Dumps it down low. Skip pass out. Have to go quick. McQueen shot from the wing. No good. Ball on the deck. That's the end of the third quarter, but a big quarter for Ridgewood. They take a commanding 44-27 lead as we head to period number 4. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Did you know Wits of Coshocton has lunch specials for under $5? This includes shredded chicken, grilled cheese, BLTs, or chicken salad sandwiches. Enjoy a delicious foot-long coney, bag of chips, and a 12-ounce drink for only $4. Check every Monday for the new weekly specials as well as the custard flavor of the week. On Tuesdays, all scoops are half price. Witt's Frozen Custard is now open 11 to 8 Monday through Saturday. Witt's Frozen Custard is now located inside the Coshocton Coffee Connection at 750 South 2nd Street.
Get luxury for every home with Montana Forge Hardware and MRV Siding Supply. Montana Forge provides custom luxury for every home and is one of the most affordable luxury brands in the industry, with solid forged brass designer hardware manufactured to the highest standards. Don't forget about beautiful Montana Forge bath hardware, available in all Montana Forge finishes. That's MRV Siding Supply in Millersburg, Newark, and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Quarter for the Generals, outscoring Riverview 21-8 in that quarter to take this commanding 17-point lead as we get to hit period number 4.
The official just worded something to me, but obviously I have a headset on, so I didn't hear a word he said, but gave him a good solid thumbs up.
All right, with the basketball will be Ridgewood, and Andrew Kinsey will be the man with the basketball. Kinsey has it, dribbling out front, hands it to Cabot, back to Kinsey, penetrates down inside, skip past to McQueen. Jace McQueen gets it back. Now left side to Kinsey. Andrew Kinsey almost had it stripped and stolen away. A mad scramble for it. Now everybody's falling. Let's see what they call. They'll call a travel. Coach Doley doesn't like that.
Definitely tripped, but they will call the travel, so that'll be the 9th turnover on the Generals.
So with the basketball will be Riverview. A long way back in this one. With the basketball out front, Fitch hands it to Klein. Klein is wide open. They're going to let him shoot it if he wants to take it. But they give the ball up to Massey. Massey out on the wing, guarded by Parker Snyder. Massey trying to get downhill. Now backs it out and resets, gives it up. There's a long triple from deep. That's going to be no good, but rebound Massey. Massey floats it up, missed a shot, and is fouled. So missing that shot, the first was Cam Fitch. Massey rebounded and drew the 2-shot foul, so he'll head to the line, or I believe he's one of 2. So Leighton Massey with 5 points at the line. His first throw, back iron, no good. He'll square up, try to split the pair. Misses them both, and rebound Logan Reidenball, and there's a foul, I believe, on Caleb Klein.
I'll give Logan Reidenball his 10th rebound in the ball game.
So Klein picks up the personal foul. That'd be his second. So it'll be Ridgewood ball with a 17-point lead and 7:05 to play in the ball game. Everybody trying to get situated, I guess. Now they hand the ball to Cabot. He looks, gets it in, and the ball stolen away, and making a layup is going to be Chase Wright. He has 7 points. Kinsey has it quickly down the floor. Trying to penetrate, guarded by Wesney. Now in trouble, Snyder trying to get out of it. And Coach Dolick wants a timeout for Ridgewood, and so we'll stay right here.
And we'll let you know Maryland's Natural Foods is proud to support our hometown athletes. Just like their teams, they believe in going above and beyond. That's why they only carry the highest quality vitamins, supplements, and teas to keep you and your family thriving. Visit them on Main Street and see why Maryland's has been our community's health store for over 40 years.
Now Riverview trying to make some kind of a comeback with some full court pressure. Have come up with a couple steals and have the only basket here in the fourth quarter, but still down 15 and a long way back.
Yeah, a long way back, absolutely. But, a nice play, as you mentioned, that full court pressure. Ridgewood tried to pass the ball in there. Riverview right there to get a hand on it, was able to get a nice, easy layup. So, easy one there. You get a couple more of those. Again, that full court pressure, if you could pick up some easy baskets, could bode well for the for the Bears.
All right, it'll be Ridgewood ball when we resume play. The inbounder will be number 23. That's Parker Snyder. And we're underway. Trying to get it in. Still trying to get it in. They get it to Cabot. Cabot off the dribble, trying to get downhill. Now dribbles it out of trouble. Under 7 to play. Andrew Kinsey has it, guarded by Massey. Backdoor cut. Gives it up with the ball, Snyder. Snyder gives it through, throws it away. Tried to get it over to Jacoby Wilson, but turned it over. So that'd be turnover number 11 for the Generals. So checking in for Riverview is Isaac Kiliani. So with the basketball, it's going to be Riverview, and almost had it stolen from behind. Dribbling across is Cam Fitch, gives it up to Massey. Leighton Massey looking for cutters. Has the ball stripped, and picking up that personal foul be Parker Snyder. It'll be out of bounds right in front of us. The inbounder for Riverview will be Chase Wright.
Second team foul here in this fourth quarter.
Wright inbounds it, looking, now gives it to Massey. Massey double team, gets it back out. There's a long triple, and it's rebounded by Wesney. Wesney puts it up and in. Carter Wesney gets the missed shot and scores the basket. He's got 12 points in the ball game. We got a whistle. 44-31 the score, 13-point lead for Ridgewood. Personal foul goes against Carter Wesney, only his first though, but second team foul. So Ridgewood will continue will have the ball. Parker Snyder will be the inbounder. Looking, still looking. Now they get it in to Jace McQueen, and McQueen will have the basketball with 5:55 to play in the game. They double team Cabot. He goes right down the lane, throws up a runner, and went in, and he was fouled.
Wasn't a lot of contact, so I kind of had to question myself there. He was fouled.
He's going an offensive foul.
Oh.
That's why it looked so weird, because I didn't see much at all. So he had.
Well, it looked like he wanted to take the charge, but nobody fell down, which that
doesn't mean anything. But still, it wasn't a lot of contact at all. So that's a turnover, number 12 for Ridgewood, and now Riverview with the ball. Johnson trying to beat pressure, now gives it off to Reed Johnson. He beats pressure and gets across the timeline. He'll set it up. Goes left wing to Massey. Massey into the corner. Wesney shot from the wing. It's good. So Carter Wesney hits a triple. He's got 15. Now it's back to a 10-point game at 44-34 with 5:20 to play. Kinsey gets it to head to Cabot. Cabot dumps it down low, and it's stolen away. Another turnover now, and now what happens? Oh, it's tipped out of bounds by Ridgewood. So now Riverview with a nice little run going here. They have a 7-0 run here in the fourth quarter and have cut the gap to 10 at 44-34 with 5:11 to play in the game. Pass goes all the way across, and Isaac Kiliani will slowly bring it across the timeline, brings it down into the corner to Johnson. Johnson, guard by Cabot. He goes out front, dumps it down to Wesney. Now a little give and go inside as the ball stripped and stolen away, but no, it's not stolen away, and it is finally on the baseline. Kiliani couldn't handle it, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover Riverview, their 13th. Kiliani will take a break, and checking in will be Chase Wright. So Ridgewood has it with 4:53 to play, and they have the 10-point lead at 44-34. Full court pressure. Snyder gets it into Reidenball. Reidenball dribbles out of trouble, has the ball stripped, throws it over to Snyder. Now McQueen thought about it, gets baseline, and we've got an offensive foul on Jace McQueen. And nice defensive effort by, I believe that was Wesney.
It was.
So
took a shot a little slow to get up.
So with the basketball now is going to be Riverview down 10. And they'll try to get back into it. Johnson has it, gets it across the timeline. He takes it down the middle and loses it. And a turnover for Riverview. They're 14th. Quickly down, and Housing is McQueen. McQueen dumps it down low to Reidenball, and that's going the no call there, and Reidenball lays it in. So Logan Reidenball with 8 points, first basket, and Cabot comes up with a steal. He stops, thought about it, now gives it up to Kinsey, and he walked. Thought he did, so that'll be a turnover for Ridgewood. They're 15th. Now all of a sudden it's a turnover affair, both teams with 15. And a 46-34 Ridgewood lead, 4:10 to play. Riverview's Wesney has it. Takes it down the middle of the floor, steps through, little runner, back iron no good. Reidenball another rebound, gets it to Cabot with 4 minutes to play. Now Wesney's going to pick up a personal foul, and I believe that's it'll be their team third. Shrimplin's going to get in, so it'll be Ridgewood basketball with 3:59 to play in the ball game. Wesney will take a break. Picked up only a second foul. Now with the basketballs, Kinsey's in trouble. They double team him, but he dribbles out of it. Dribbles down the middle of the floor. Now is in double team. We've got a whistle, and let's see what's going on here. He's going to be, Kinsey's being fouled. Let's see what they call here. Still haven't seen anything from the official. So picking up that personal foul, I believe, Chase Wright, and that'll be his fourth. And be the team's fourth, and so it'll be out of bounds to Ridgewood, right in front of the Ridgewood bench with 3:50 to play. Parker Snyder inbounds it, gets it off to Andrew Kinsey. Kinsey beats pressure to Cabot. Cabot, guard by Johnson, beats him off the dribble. Now he's double teamed and now has to get down trouble, gets it up. Snyder has it. Back to Cabot. Cabot off the dribble, beats Wesney, dumps it down into the corner, now gets it right back, and they'll run clock. Skip pass all the way across into the corner to Jace McQueen. McQueen doubled, and we've got a whistle. And we've got a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here. The Warehouse Steak-N-Stein is proud to sponsor tonight's Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game receive a gift certificate for a famous Warehouse cheeseburger and order their legendary onion rings. This is courtesy of Warehouse Steak-N-Stein in Roscoe Village. 46-34. It's been a good quarter for Riverview, but really hasn't been able to mount much of an offensive attack to really cut into this 12-point lead.
Yeah, Riverview has done a good job cutting back into the lead, just unable to, just a lot of turnovers both ways. And again, I think that's that full court pressure and a lot of double teams, so you're always looking for somebody to be open. And again, both teams doing a great job of rotating so that the pass that looks open isn't open once you make that pass. So, again, just a lot of turnovers here in this fourth quarter, which has allowed both teams to kind of go both ways. But got a substitution error. They're going to work on getting fixed here.
Isaac Kiliani checking in. He's got to wait. And now we go. He was late getting to the table, and you have to check in prior to about, I believe, 10 seconds, so he'll have to wait a minute. Now they get it into Cabot. 3:20 to play in the ball game. Jackson Cabot brings it across the timeline, and there's going to be a travel. Then there'll be a turnover. He was bumped a little bit and really couldn't control himself. Now Kiliani will get in, and checking out will be Johnson. So it'll be Riverview basketball. Turnover number 16 for Ridgewood. They now have more turnovers than Riverview. So Johnson has it on the left wing. Still dribbling to the left side. Picks up his dribble. Goes out front to Kiliani. He's going to step into a long triple. Missed it. Rebound comes down and came down to Chase Wright, but he ended up trying to save it and threw it away. So the ball will be Ridgewood basketball with 2:59 to play. Snyder be the inbounder. Goes along and has the ball stripped and stolen away by Massey. Massey gets it into the corner and double teamed out front. There's a three ball and hitting it. It's going to be number 1, Brody Johnson buries the triple off the turnover by Ridgewood, their 17th. And we've got a full timeout. The score is 46-37 Ridgewood. We'll be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
It's wrap up the year savings at Jeff Drennan Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Otsego Avenue in Coshocton. Right now, we're giving you $3,000 minimum trade-in on your new or used vehicles, plus 0% interest on Ram 1500s, and you won't make a single payment until March. That's right. Drive today, pay later. Plus, take advantage of 1% below invoice pricing and add the rebates across every new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in stock. Don't wait. These deals end at the end of the month. Wrap up your year with savings you won't find anywhere else. Only at Jeff Drennan, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. And remember, shop us 24/7 at jeffdrennan.com.
46-37, Ridgewood with a 9-point lead, and Riverview trying to sneak back in this thing. It's been a good quarter for the Bears. They've outscored Ridgewood 10-2 in the quarter, and I'm trying to see what the timeout, and I can't tell who has what left.
Oh.
But needless to say, it'll be Ridgewood basketball when we resume play with 2:48 to play in the ball game.
Yeah, it was a nice three ball there by Brody Johnson to give his team an extra little boost here. 2 minutes and 48 seconds left in this fourth quarter.
So Cabot will be the inbounder. Looking, gets it into Ridenball. Ridenball gets it back to Kinsey. Kinsey brings it across, has the ball stripped and stolen away from behind. Kiliani loses it right back, so both teams with a turnover. Now another steal, and we've got a foul. So both teams with turnovers, 18 now Ridgewood, 16 Riverview. And not shooting at the free throw line. Cabot always runs up there, gets to the free throw line, whether he's shooting or not.
We had this incident the other night. I tell you, if no one's paying enough attention, he can get away with it. But this will be the second time we've seen in a row where he has not gotten away with it.
So shooting 2 will be Andrew Kinsey. Kinsey's first throw, back iron, no good. He'll try to split the pair.
So Kinsey's first free throws of the ball game.
Kinsey has 3 points, hit a triple back in period number 3. His second free throw, this time it rattles home. So Andrew Kinsey with 4 points, and it's now a 10-point lead with 2:33 to play. Wesney has it out front. Wesney trying to get downhill, has the ball stripped and out of bounds to stay with Riverview. 2:25 to go in the game, 10-point lead at 47-37. Out front it goes. Massey hands it to Wesney. Steps back for 3. That's no good. Ball batted around, and Ridenball comes out of there. It's a jump ball. It'll stay with Riverview. So the Bears will get it with 2:18 to play. 10-point lead at 47-37. Ridgewood with the lead. Riverview, Shrimplin will turn inbound it, gets to Massey. Massey has ball stripped, and Wesney comes up with it. Now Kiliani's going to take a three ball. It bounces around, no good. Rebound comes down to Jace McQueen. And we've got a Ridgewood timeout. Let's see what they call here. It'll be a full timeout, so we'll break away and be back. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Great care is closer than you think at Coshocton Regional Medical Center.
I find it really rewarding to work here because I know that the care I provide will directly impact this community.
It gives me a great sense of pride to be able to give back that health care that I got while I was a patient here.
When the people come in, we know them by name, and that means so much to a patient when we can connect with them, and I know that they know they're loved.
Care for our community starts at Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care matters most.
Looking for a place to bring the family, grab a bite, and enjoy the game? Come on down to Shaw's Corner.
7:37, but we're running out of time, Chris.
2 minutes and 7 seconds left here in this fourth quarter, but I tell you, a lot of hustle by both teams with their full court pressure and a lot of turnovers. But again, it's not careless turnovers; it's just hard play and trying to get as far up the court as you can, and just unfortunately just kind of a few turnovers in that regard. But Riverview starting to shoot the ball a little bit better as well, and Carter Wesney really looking for that three-pointer on those inbounds plays and seeing if he can't cut in this deficit a little bit more.
All right, it'll be Ridgewood basketball with 2:07 to play. 10-point lead for the Generals. Full court pressure. They leak Cabot out. They throw it deep to Cabot, and he dumps it back. Stepping in, he walked, I believe. Let's wait and see. It's on McQueen. Or maybe it was a foul. Nope, there'll be a foul called first, and Brody Johnson will pick it up. That's why he might have traveled, because he got pushed from behind. So Jace McQueen will shoot two.
His first free throws of the ball game.
Has one basket for 2 points in the game. He'll try to push the lead a little further. And high archer is good. Jace McQueen with three in the ball game. Now 11-point lead at 48-37. Cam Fitch looking to get back for Riverview. He'll check in for Brogan Shrimplin. And now Jace McQueen will try to hit the back end of the two-shot foul. Only 2:03 to play. High archer again, right through again. So McQueen hits them both. He has 4 points. And with 2 minutes to play, a 12-point lead. Johnson quickly dumps it into the corner, trying to get baselines. Fitch cuts it off, back out front. There's a three ball, back iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Reidenball. Massey fouls from behind. Missing that shot for Riverview was Cam Fitch. So shooting 2 free throws now will be Logan Reidenball.
Reidenball 0 for 1 from the free throw line here tonight.
But under 2 to play with 1:50 to go and a 12-point lead for Ridgewood. Generals trying to improve to 3-4 on the season. First free throw, that's off wide left. He'll try to split the pair. Wait, now he's ready to go. 1:50 to play. Second free throw, in and out, no good. Rebound batted around, and Jace McQueen came out of there with it. And he's going to pick up the personal foul. So 1:47 to play. They're in the double bonus now, too, so now Ridgewood will be shooting. That's kind of foul Coach Dolick doesn't want to see at this stage.
Riverview will be shooting 2 shots here.
And Wesney will be the shooter. He's had 15 points today. He's led the way for Riverview.
1 of 4 from the free throw line in the game.
Foul shooting has not been good for the Bears here this evening. First free throw, that's wide right. No good. So he'll try to hit the second one. Gives it a couple bounces and missed them both. And another rebound to Reidenball. Gives it ahead to Cabot, and he's going to let everything clear. And they're going to call a quick foul, and he'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this could be a long minute 39.
Chase Wright picks up the personal foul. I believe that is his 5th, so he'll foul out.
Cabot 4 of 5 from the free throw line in the ball game.
Brogan Shrimplin will get in as Chase Wright fouls out. And Cabot will be at the line. Has 26 tonight to lead the way. And that monster third quarter really did the damage. The lefty puts it up and right through. It's 27. And 28. Makes them both. Now the lead is up to 14 with 1:38 to play. Head to Shrimplin. Shrimplin brings it across the timeline, hands it off to Wesney. Wesney steps through. Now dumps it over in the corner, and there's a scramble. It'll be a travel. It'll be a turnover for Riverview. They're 17th of the game. And Ridgewood will have it. Only a minute 26 now, 14-point lead. And getting in will be, checking out will be number 0, Cam Fitch, and getting back will be number 23, Reed Johnson. So Ridgewood to trigger in, gets it into Kinsey. And we got a whistle, and we've got a foul on. No, they're going to call a jump ball. I believe that'll still be Ridgewood ball.
It is.
So it'll be out of bounds with 1:21 to play. 14-point lead for the Generals. And then it goes to Kinsey. He beats the pressure, and then we get a foul. And Wesney will pick up the foul. And shooting 2 will be Andrew Kinsey.
Be his 3rd personal foul. Kinsey will head to the free throw line where he's 1 of 2 in the 4th quarter. 1 of 2 in the ball game, and those free throws happening in the 4th quarter.
1:17 to play now. First throw back right side, no good. We'll try to split the pair. Now we're ready. And missed them both. And rebounding the basketball is Massey. Massey gives it up to Wesney. Wesney gives it out front to Johnson. Down in the corner to Wesney. Wesney looks inside to Massey. Massey backs his way in. Little fadeaway jumper is no good. Breidenball rebounds it. Gives it off to Cabot. Cabot dribbles out of trouble. And we're under a minute to go. Dumps it down low, and laying it up and in is going to be Logan Reidenball. Reidenball into double figures with 10 points. Massey, he's going to take a long triple. That's going to be no good. Rebound inside, another rebound. Reidenball, big night offensively. And Cabot loses it out of bounds. There'll be a turnover for Ridgewood. They're about their 18th, I believe, 19th. So only 34 seconds to play in the game. And it's a 16-point lead. Getting in is Kellyani's going to get in. Also coming in will be Carson Keel. And the Johnsons will come out. Reed and Brody. Shrimplin will be the inbounder. Gives it in to Wesney. Wesney out front with 30 seconds to play. Off the dribble, gets downhill and lays it in. Wesney was 17 in the ball game. Ahead of the pack is Snyder. Gives it up to Kinsey. Over to Cabot. He'll just dribble it out, and they'll probably just let him dribble it out now with 14 seconds to play. Double team him, and
going to give him a turnover there as he dribbled on the out-of-bounds line.
So that'll be turnover number 20 for the Generals, and a 14-point lead. Checking in for Ridgewood will be Cam Latham. Also getting in is Connor Croy, number 20. Getting an opportunity here, and Ridgewood empties their bench with big lead and only 6 seconds to play. Wesney has it. Wesney's going to let a long triple go. No good. Rebound to Croy, and that's going to be the ball game. So Ridgewood comes into Riverview, and an impressive win here this evening as they defeat the Bears by a score of 53-39. We'll be back and tell you about it. This is high school basketball on WTNS Coshocton.
Coshocton Dentistry.
The Fisher Funeral Home in Warsaw is proud to sponsor this event as we support the families and individuals that have trusted us with their business through our 4 generations of service to the community. As the oldest family-owned and operated funeral home in Coshocton County, we understand the importance of supporting our youth and fostering pride in our community. Please call us anytime at 740-824-3515 for any of your pre-need or at-need funeral counseling needs. You can also visit our website at fisherfuneralhome.com. The Fisher Funeral Home, serving others as we would like to be served since 1937.
Coshocton Dentistry offers professional, state-of-the-art dental care in a small-town practice. Doctors Brian Dunlap and Patrick Lopper and their entire team are dedicated to educating you with the help of digital technology to give personalized, gentle care that you deserve. Their goal is to simply help their patients keep all their teeth for a lifetime in maximum comfort, function, and aesthetics. Coshocton Dentistry is currently accepting new patients. To schedule your appointment with the local professionals at Coshocton Dentistry, give them a call at 740-622-5774 or stop by 448 Main Street in Coshocton. Visit their website, CoshoctonDentistry.com.
Start your week right at the Coshocton Coffee Connection. Mondays mean half-price breakfast sandwiches, the perfect way to kick off your morning. And don't miss out on Wednesdays when all drinks, all sizes are half off. Craving something sweet? Try our donut of the month, plus pastries and donuts made fresh every day. We've also got a delicious lunch menu to keep you fueled all day long. Coshocton Coffee Connection, your go-to spot for great coffee, tasty treats, and unbeatable deals. We hope to see you soon.
Great care is closer than you think at Coshocton Regional Medical Center.
I find it really rewarding to work here because I know that the care I provide will directly impact this community.
It gives me a great sense of pride to be able to give back that health care that I got while I was a patient here.
When the people come in, we know them by name, and that means so much to a patient when we can connect with them, and I know that they know they're loved.
Care for our community starts at Coshocton Regional Medical Center, where care...
And it was tied at the end of the first period at 10-10. Ridgewood with an 8-0 run late in the second quarter took a 23-19 halftime lead. They really opened it up with a big third quarter led by Jackson Cabot, who had 12 points in the quarter to take a 44-27 lead, and they go on to win it 53-49. Taking a look at individual scoring leaders, first for Riverview, they were led by Carter Wesney tonight. He had 17 points in the ball game. He had a couple triples. He had 5 two-point field goals and a free throw for that 17 points. 7 points for Chase Wright, 5 points for Leighton Massey, 4 points for Caleb Klein, 3 for Reed Johnson, 3 for Brody Johnson. That is the 39-point total for Riverview. For Ridgewood, they were led by Jackson Cabot. Cabot, a big night offensively, had 28 points in the ball game. He had 4 triples. He had 5 two-point field goals. He went to the free throw line, knocked down 6 of 7 throws. He finished with 28 points in the ball game. Logan Reinball was also in double figures. He had 5 field goals for 10 points. Andrew Kinsey, Jace McQueen, and Parker Snyder all had 4 points. Jacoby Wilson hit a big triple in that second quarter. He had 3. That is the 53-point total for the Generals. Now with the final team numbers, here's Chris Wallace.
Thank you very much, Coos. Just finishing up some math here. And 45%. All right. And so as you mentioned, Ridgewood a winner over Riverview 53-39. 3-point land, Ridgewood 6 of 10, shooting 60%. Riverview 5 of 23, shooting 21%. 2-point field goals, Ridgewood 13 of 29, shooting 44%. Riverview was 10 of 22, shooting 45%. Free throw department, Ridgewood 9 of 16, shooting 56.